Hi friends, how you doing? Happy Wednesday. It comes around so quick, doesn't it? Some of you may be thinking, why am I doing Christmas in June? Well, in the creative industries, we're always 6 months ahead. So what we're going to do is encapsulate this time that we've got to get ahead on our Christmas crafting. So today I'm going to be doing two different projects. First project is going to be card making, second project is going to be scrapbooking, using an array of different products. Now you may think, oh, she's using a lot of this or a lot of that. Because obviously I'm crafting at home, I can use all the brands that I'm using at home on all of the projects. So today what we're going to do is the card that we've created is I'm just using glue based cards, and then I've got some beautiful decorative paper. Now this is from Craft Creations. So if you've seen Craft Creations, they've got beautiful scrapbooking papers. Next, what I've done is I've taken a piece of card that goes straight on top of this. Hi Julie, hope you're doing well. And I've already started to do this. So what I've done is I've cut three aperture rectangles in there. And what we're going to do is I'm going to finish off doing this detail work. So let me turn you around and we can get crafting. Hiya Jess, you're right, sweetness. So today what I'm going to be working, let me get you right, there we go. I'm going to be working with the Stamps by Me texture acrylic paste. This is the sand version, but I'm also going to be using the beautiful himi oil pastels. Now these are beautiful. Just look at the case, the velvet it comes in. It's just so precious and beautiful. So first of all, I'm going to start off using this texture paste. Now lots of people use texture paste in many different ways, and you can, but I really like the effect I can get just sort of putting it on a bit random, really, almost sort of taking it from the edge and then just pulling it across. It just gives it almost like that worn, sort of weathered look, if you like. And of course, because it's grainy, you've got great texture to work with. So I'm just going to carry on. Now I'm not putting a heavy coat on, I want quite a light coat. The reason why is because we're going to do some detail over the top, but I just want this more than anything as a textured background. Now what I do while it's still wet like this, hold on, I'll just put a little tad more there, is I pick one of my favourite wooden stamps. This I love, I don't even know where it's from. This is Great Impressions, and I'm just going over the top of that texture. And can you see that? You can get your imprint straight in there. So I'm just going to carry on doing this side, really easy. This works beautiful if you want sort of the faux wood effect as well. But obviously I'm doing Christmas, so it's going to be a festive card. So again, just run that along the layers, and like I said, it's almost like a face mask or something. It's got that granulated detail, but it dries beautiful and matte. So again, I'm just going to pop that stamp into it just to get that different effects. So now what I'm going to do, hopefully you can see where I am, is I'm going to be taking the blue and the white himi oil crayons, and I'm going to be taking the blue around the edge. Now you can still add this on even though it's still wet, that's fine. And then you just blend it in to that texture paste. So again, just around the edges. Now the beauty of oil pastels is they go quite a long way. So you can just sort of warm it up and push it to where you want. Absolutely exquisite for colouring flowers. So I'm just going to go round, finishing off that sort of edge that I want there. Beautiful. Next I'm going to take the white, and you can see already that I started doing this, but all I'm going to do is follow the lines of the apertures that I've cut, and then I'm just going to blend that in, so it's almost just a bit heavier on the seals. And I may even just do a little tad up there. There we go. So get tea towel, wipe your fingers. Now I'm going straight on to my project. So I've put foam pads already on the back of mine. So we are ready to go. Now this also works beautiful on mirror card. So think about all the gorgeous effects you could get from that as well. Simply gorgeous. So I'm just going to take these off, and obviously by using the foam I'm going to give it a lot more perception. So I'm going to get a shadow effect where it will have the apertures, which will just make it look even prettier. So let me just check I've got all the foam off. Yep. Let's see where we are. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this down over my project and just lay. Now this works beautiful as well on a sea theme card. You can see that already using the different layers of detail. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I've taken some die cut already snowflakes. These are different variations of snowflakes, and some of them I've used watercolour card and I've used some watercolour in. Some of them I have used that beautiful oil pastels, and that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to show you how wonderful the oil pastels are to blend. So I'm going to go dark in the middle, right in the centre, and then I'm just going to pull that colour out on the snowflake. Really simple. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of white just on that middle area. Now watch, the heat of my finger pushes that colour to blend. Can you see that? It's beautiful. I do love oils. It's a great medium to work on. Absolutely fabulous. So there we go. Super simple. It's so cool, isn't it? So now what we're going to do is I'm going to start layering up my card. I'm just going to take some nice wet glue. I'm using trunk gunk today, lovely, and I'm just going to start layering my snowflakes. Now what I'm doing as well is I'm layering them slightly off, just like so. Really easy. The next one, I'm going to bring it down. This one's just going to be white. Just add that there. Take another one, add that there, and then the final one, I'm going to go just there. There we go. Right. Stick it down. Stay. There we go. Just like so. Then I've got a sentiment. Let it snow. Really easy. Die cut. And this I actually watercolour papered and just allowed it to drip. Put some twinkle spray on as well. So now I'm going to add this to the bottom area. Just like so. Remember there's a foam pad there as well, just behind. I'm going to take two more snowflakes. This one's going to go just tuck in there. Perfect. And then this one will just tuck in there. Nice and easy. Now I'm going to take some beautiful iridescent gems. I'm just going to place them in the centres. There we go. What do you think? Let's have a look. Hiya, how are we doing? Hi Anita. Hi Alison. Hope you're doing really well. Hello Squirrel, my little Billy's watching. Hiya Jane. Hope everyone's doing really well. So that's our first card. I know it's backwards, but it's because Facebook turns it round. But you can see there making that 3D snowflakes, also using that texture paste. So now this is so touchy, it's absolutely gorgeous. Just a few little iridescent, and then probably to finish I'd probably give it a good spray of twinkle or pearly mist. That works as well. And then I would set that to dry. Hiya from Anita and Mum. You alright? How's Robbie? Everyone okay? Good. So there we go. That's our first project today. Don't worry, I will be posting pictures of close-ups after, so if you forget what I've done, don't worry. Right, next one, ready to get mucky. I'm going to do some scrapbooking. Now I'm an absolute avid scrapbooker. I love scrapbooking. Some people love it or hate it, maybe because they're card makers, but I just find it goes hand in hand with card making, because you can create beautiful books for all of your photos or to give as gifts. So what we're going to be doing today is creating our own background paper. Now, this is not something that I've shown how to do before. Oh, Robbie's good. Hi. Love that. So I've not shown how to do this before, but basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating our own style of scrapbook paper for the reverse. So you can use this, take this over into card making, maybe do it for different projects you have, but it worked great for journaling as well, actually. So I'm just gathering all my bits and bobs over here, can start. Okay, so let's turn you around. Let's get scrapping. Oh, it doesn't like it when I turn it that way. How about that? Is it moan? Oh, there we go. Oh, we're upside down again. Turn you around that way. Sorry about this. Sometimes it just doesn't like it. White scrapbook paper. That easy. It's all you need to do. Get yourself some Linda Chapman 12x12. Absolutely perfect. Take some squares, any style of squares you like, or rectangles or circles, all depending on what style of photo you're going to be using. Now I'm going to be using Glimmer Mist, but you can use some of the great sprays by Stamps by Me. We've also got beautiful ones by Pearly Winks as well. So there's many different variations on the market. So the first thing, I'm just going to place my piece of cardboard or paper just like this, and I'm just going to spray around. Very simple. Okay, a bit more up there. Now what I'm going to do is overlay my next layer. Actually, I'm going to dry that in between. But keep that there. You can use low tack tape if you prefer, or you can just let it sit. Now don't worry, because I've done my rest without having to keep drying in between. So I take this off. I've already got my place ready for my photos. I'm going to take another one here, spray around, and then what we're going to do is just a little bit of random spraying just to put it all together. Just leave that a second. I'm also going to add some Pearly Winks Glimmer Mist in there as well, and I'm going to be using as well a beautiful blue, looks like a tealy colour really, just some watercolour. Add a bit of water on that now, just let that bleed a bit. There we go. It's so quick, it's brilliant. Take your heat gun, then we're just going to follow it, push that colour in. Now we can start to take these off. If you want some drips, just pick it up and let it drip. And chase those drips with your heat gun so they dry as they go and leave that beautiful stain behind. Okay, so once that's dry, mine obviously isn't, but don't worry, we will come back to this. I'm now going to take some watercolour paint. Let me just move you over a tad. Here we go. Now, with the watercolour paint, this is so easy. I'm going to take my darker colour. I've got the darker blue in there. I'm just going to pick up a little tad of himi navy in there. Pop that in there so we've got that nice blue. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to light touch, just go around those layers. Very, very simple. Pick that up. Now I'm taking my water and going over the top. So what this will do is it will graduate your shade in and blend it to the back slightly. Okay, so we do exactly the same. One in reverse at the back. Pick that colour up. Water. Now this is just a round brush I'm using, it's nothing special. Heat set. Now while this is wet, this is where I suggest you add any twinkly, like faux snow, things like that. That works perfectly. So now I'm going to move over to the one that's dry already and show you where I am with that. I'll just put that to the side. Let's have a look over here. Look at this array of loveliness I have here. So I've got some watercolour tissue paper, I've got some die cuts, I've got some scraps of paper as well. These are them die cuts that I used from that paper before, so I could always use them to go over with. This photos I'm going to be using is my Doris, my little cat, and of course my Lottie and my Sid. So let's have a look at my actual piece here, because what I've done is I've also encapsulated, let me just shake the rest of that off because it's been drying, is I've actually put a lot of glitter and a lot of like faux snow textured crystals on there as well. So if I lift that up now, so you can see where I am with it. So once I start thinking I've got matte layers on here, I can very easily start building it up, but there's still more that I want to do on the background. So now I'm going to go over to my inks. I'm going to pick up Stormy Sky and Tumbled Glass, and I'm going right up to this top right edge. I'm just going to pick up Tumbled Glass first of all, being the lighter. And I'm just going to start putting some of that colour into that edge. Now I'm going straight in Stormy Sky. I'm trying to make that corner nice and dark. Just frames your work really, really well doing this. So alternate corner, go into the tumbled glass, come right up to where your photos are going to be. Then we pick up the deeper Stormy Sky, and you'll notice I'm using the same dauber. Don't you worry, because we've got so many colour tones on here. Really, you know, there's not a lot in it. It's very tonal, so I'm going straight in to that tumbled glass. Look how beautiful that colour is. Absolutely love it. And I'm just going to blend that away. Then I'm going to pick up that Stormy Sky again, straight over the top. And blend. Again. A little bit of tumbled glass, then we pick up that Stormy Sky and bring that dark blue around. Right, let's have a look where we are with this. So now I'm just going to add some extra little bits. So for instance, I'm going to grab my fan brush, she says, I'm sure I've got one in here, and I'm going to pick up that really wish-washy teal colour that I made earlier, and I'm just going to do a little bit of flicking just down the bottom here, not too much, just a little, like so. And I'm also going to add a bit of water here and here, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of the tissue paper. You can spray over it as well. Now the thing is, I love this stuff. It's like a love-hate relationship with me. I absolutely love this stuff, but it really does stain. So be aware of that if you are doing projects with this. Now I'm going to move it over. I'm going to take my wet brush from behind and accentuate that. Can you see that? Perfect. So up here now, just add a bit of water on that. Just add a bit more, and a little bit just up here. There we go. Now, if it does get too wet and you don't know what to do with it, get yourself an art sponge, because not only does it pick up the colour, it gives you beautiful textures as well. Absolutely gorgeous. There we go. So now I'm going to go back into my navy blue that I was working with, and can you see how this has gone really wish-washy now? So I'm just going to do some corners like so. Go back in the water, exaggerate that with the water over the top. Perfect. So now I'm going to do a little bit of gluing. I just need to heat this quickly, dry this out a little. So now what we're going to do is start adding layers and textures. So I've just really easily, this is just a piece of book paper. Just check the words before you pop it on your project, because I have been caught short before and the words have not been family friendly. I suppose it depends what sort of book you read, but these are the joys. So now I'm just adding a piece of decorative snowflake paper, and I'm just going to tuck that behind actually. And I think I'll just exaggerate that a little bit more there. Perfect. And where is my other piece? Here we go. I have a music piece as well that's going to go over the top. Beautiful. And I've also got a little piece of that watercolour resistance that I did. So I'm just going to tuck that at the bottom, create my layers. So I'm going to mirror this, not mirror it, but mirror it, if you know what I mean, on the top here. So I've got a piece here, small piece here. Oh, yes, yes, yes. So I'm just going to add that. This is music paper. And a piece of book paper to secure it on the side there. Lovely. I'm just going to pick up some of that Stormy Sky. And I'm just going to continue that colour down that side, down this side. Lovely. Now let's get the pictures on. Okay, so this is my little Doris. Some Latin layer there. I've just done that by eye, no measurements. And obviously I've got my children, Sydney and Lottie. They're growing so fast. It's 5 now. Lottie's going to be 16 in August. Where has that gone? Makes me feel old. There we go. So I'm just going to add that picture just in there. Now with this one, I'm going to miss this space and I'm going to pop her just there. There we go. Beautiful. Now I have as well snowflakes. So I'm just going to start positioning these in places. So they tuck. Then I have some sentiment paper with different festive sentiments on, so happy and bright and joy, and I've got one for here as well. I'm just going to place, just offset a bit more. There we go. Lovely. More snowflakes. This one I'm going to cut in half so it can go a bit further. Piece there. Piece there. Right, let's add some gems. So you could just add some random ones as well, so it's a bit snowy style. Yep. And then I need one that needs to be higher in the middle there. Perfect. Let's have a look. Do I need anything else? I don't think so. I'm kind of happy with that. I really am. I'm just going to take my himi watercolour. Crayons, oil crayons, and I'm just going to go around very lightly some of those panels that we created. Very, very easy. I'm just also going to add this bottom piece here as well. Then I'm just going to use my finger to smudge it in. There we go. So, oh, we're upside down. Hiya. Oh, that's not right, is it? That's not, oh, we're upside down. No, rotate your phone. Okay, there we go. We're the right way now. Hiya, how's everyone? It's doing something similar. Very nice. So let's have a look. Here it is. Create your own scrapbooking page from white paper using spray inks and lots of different mixed media techniques. There we go. Thank you so much for joining me today on this Wednesday. It's really muggy today, isn't it? But threats of rain, so I don't think we're going anywhere. Take care, have a wonderful crafty week, and I will see you Friday right here for more crafting. Take care, friends, and I will see you soon. See you later. Bye.